Hello, always beautiful Cancerians, the children of the divine. I'm sending you the highest of light, the highest of vibrations, the highest of love, and the highest of full moon energies to start off the new year 2022. This is gonna be our year. Everything that we've had to surrender, let go of, move forward from, move past, it was to make way for this year, these new beginnings, these amazing opportunities coming. The divine is ready to bless you, for you've been isolated and had to reject a lot of things that didn't serve you, so that the divine knew that you were ready to have these amazing blessings come forward in your life at this time. So let us cleanse our energy with some Palo Santo. We have our selenite here. We're going to call in the divine realms, the divine spirits, and divine love to wrap us and this reading, so that we can give the highest vibration, the highest frequencies, and the highest energies to reach you wherever you are. Let me just say happy full moon, beloveds. Let us get excited. I hope you're feeling that energy. If the energies are low, just do more protection. Light your white candles, your black candles. Set your intention that your space is cleared. Before you go to bed, say your prayers that you will have a peaceful sleep, that your dream space will be protected. Especially when you are such a divine child. They try to get us in our dream state to implant negative things that aren't actually reality into our brain, to try to mess with our subconscious, to keep us down. But we know with our intention to cast that away, it cannot be done. So this is the emotional spiral. This is something I always have on my wall. I will put the link in the description box, so if you want to print it off or put it on your phone, you can. It's just to see, because where our emotions are vibrating, that's where our manifestations are being birthed from. So as a Cancerian, a water energy, especially as this full moon comes, that's the kickoff to the year, we need to really be mindful of where our feelings and our emotions are resonating. So this is, I hope you guys can see this. If not, you can click the link and follow along. But this is the border here, and I always call this the borderline. And, people that have, mental illness, or any of us when we're going through spirituality ascending, because down here it says descending and ascending, we are on the border. So we might be borderline depressant, borderline personalities, but that's not necessarily all a mental thing. It can be an emotional thing. And when we vibrate below the line, we're descending, and these are where all the low vibrations are, like despair, discouragement, worthlessness, humiliation, low self-esteem, victim, unworthiness, shame, no will to live. And I hope none of you are at the lowest form of this. And if you are, the spirit's here for you. I'm here for you. Healing is here for you. And now the awareness is here for you, because when we have awareness, we can change the way that we see things. Bitterness, dread, guilt, apathy, blame, sorrow, negative self-talk, impatience, worry, doubt, depression, revenge, anger, judgment, self-pity, jealousy, frustration, overwhelm, fear, insecurity, pessimism, grief, unsupported. And this can happen if we're really dragged down in the 3D. That's why spirituality is such a key to ascending from these lower vibrations that, society or the low vibrational workers and dealers and supporters want us to stay stuck in. And then you have boredom here. And when we're bored, we're just not applying our mind and our attention and our awareness to things that enlighten us, so bring us up to ascension. Hopefulness, calm, optimism, pleased, curiosity, peace, play, positive, playful, positive acceptance, belief, happiness, security, learning, self-love, confidence, positive self-talk, powerful, joy, patient, generous, outward focus, passion, empowerment, empathy, forgiveness, and unconditional love. We have organized, courage, productive, expectation, worthy, cheerful, enthusiasm, gratitude, humility, seek for the good, freedom, trust, knowledge, service, abundance, victor, compassion, radiant, and 100% integrity. And authenticity should be up in here too, because that's what we want to do, is be our authentic, one true, unique self. So I will share this link down below, and just check in with yourself, because you are an emotional sign, especially during these full moons. And a full moon cycle lasts like 30 days, the whole month. So just check in on how you're feeling, and then know where you have to start vibrating and have your frequency match to manifest that energy in your life. And when we can manifest from the higher ascending emotions, then that's when our manifestations come back more pure, more aligned to these emotions. Or else we're going to align them to these things, like even heartache and rejection. Like if we are feeling heartache and rejection in our emotions and in our heart space, then we just manifest more of that. So it's so important to do your spiritual work and your practices to keep you away from, vibrating in that emotional frequency. So that's just a tool that I use to help. Okay, divine spirits. As always, I have like 30,000 cards in front of me, but decks in front of me. We will see. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Yes, I feel so calm this full moon. I partitioned a high priestess that I work for on in the community, and I've gotten her to just add some extra spiritual work and back me up with some of her rituals. So it's helping me feel a lot more protected, just like having that spiritual backup that we need sometimes. And if that's something you're called to do, find you one that resonates with you, whose energy you feel is a match to you, that speaks to you. Nobody that makes you feel scared or threatened or puts you in a low vibration. Just ask for discernment and for your spirit and higher self to guide you. Okay, what is this? Thought just came out. Your thought processes are probably changing a lot during this full moon, because you're becoming a whole new version of yourself as the new Cancerian divine babies of the zodiac. Okay, Mother Luna, Mother Moon, what guidance do you have for us in this new moon? Full moon. We have, that just almost cut my face. Like a ninja cut. Oh my gosh. Okay, the scribe. Very psychic energies. Okay, really coming into your own psychic abilities, your own spiritual gifts that have been with you for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. There might have been lifetimes that you were shunned, persecuted, taken down for, judged, not appreciated for all of these abilities that you have as an emotional being, as someone that has such high intuition. This is really manifesting for you, so that as this year continues to go on, this full moon is giving you the extra backup that you need to feel more confident in these energies with these gifts. We have it's like a scarab, but it looks like a bee. So very divine feminine, divine masculine energies coming forward through you to the world. And a lot of you are getting more comfortable in your uniqueness, in how gifted you are. And you are so, like, where you might have been scared before, you're really feeling empowered to share, to be, to shine and to really become who your higher self knows that you are, who the divine knows that you are. Yes, and desire. We have the lotus here, really birthing existence. And this person is holding like the dragon's head in their hand, and that can be the logos, the fire energy, the passion. All is symbolism. And the one eye, you are seeing where your desires truly guide you, and your desires have probably changed so much over the years. And as you step into this new year with the astrological and numerology codes, we'll just go with numerology codes, are really guiding you to embody who you know you are before you came and fell into this lifeline, into this lifetime, as your higher self, as your soul. And we have the ram head here, so very led by the divine. Your downloads come straight from the divine, straight from God, straight from Goddess. And you are the embodiment of these holy, powerful energies. And this is your time to fly, as the cosmos are within you, and you are really birthing them into existence, into the 3D realm, into this static, chaotic, dense realm. You're bringing all this light and all this divine energy. And we have maybe runes and these symbols. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the 8-pointed star. And this is also like the wheel of the ship. Like your wheel is turning and you're starting to really take control and drive your ship in these waters. So symbolic. So you're being the captain of your own subconscious and creating a new world, a new you for yourself. Oh, I love that. We have the pentagram and the crescent moon. So a lot of these symbols might really resonate with you, but what I'm getting from this is that you've lived so many past lives as a divine being, as a follower of spirituality, no matter if you're a Buddhist one time or a Hindu in a different life, or a witch, or, you know, a Catholic, a Christian. At the end of the day, when you passed and you lived your life in those past lives, you really were the embodiment of the divine. And that's why now, birthed as a Cancerian, you are this pure soul that has always put the cosmos, your connection with the cosmos first, and birthed that into existence. And now, as we get into the age of Aquarius, you are the captain of this new age, and the teachers, the wise ones. Well, hey, look at you go. Love that. Okay, where else are we gonna go? I'm thinking I want to read from a couple books too, but let's see. With me, I just wing it. Yes. With the rainbow, yes, you are as divine as you know that you are, as you feel that you are. And the butterfly change. What else does a butterfly represent? Then transformation, a new beginning, a new version of you, a whole new creature coming out of who you were in these last however many years you've been alive on the planet. This is your time for your wings to just set flight. Yes, the answer to your question that you're seeking is yes. If you're doubting your divinity or your ancient wise soul's abilities, like, yes, you are this person, you are this soul, you are this infinite creature that is so favored by the divine, so blessed, so beautiful. And the butterfly one, change, transformation, growth, beauty, spread your wings and fly. It is time, Cancerians. It is time to spread your wings and fly confidently, knowing that you are the embodiment of purity. No matter what you've been through in your life, what you've done, you've come to terms with that, and you've really looked yourself in the mirror, and not just the physical mirror, but the internal mirror. And that's why mirror work is so important. You know, I work with, I got from a thrift store, like an old picture frame and spray painted the back of the glass like black with spray paint, obviously. Let it dry and then put it back in the frame. It's like an occult kind of thing, but when I learned about it, I just took it and went with it in my own spirit, how I was guided to. And it, like, the black symbolizes the unknown, the unseen, the subconscious. So you can really like get in there and look at yourself and face yourself and see yourself with like a low candlelight and just watch your face change. And it shows you so many different parts of yourself. And that's like the archetypes coming into the archetypes showing themselves to you, because the mind is all. And therefore, every goddess, every god, every hero, every villain, everything that the human mind conceives or has made up is in your mind, is in you. So it's just what we align to that we manifest. And where we align from is what, through our awareness, is what comes into being. Okay, Mother Moon, goddesses. What energies are we working with this full moon? Oh my God. My cat. My cuckoo. My black cat's going cuckoo. Oh. They all want to talk. Okay, here we go. Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So you're creative, and the swan, the divine feminine, the love, another lotus as she sits on the waters, with the wheat in the background, and it could be the sun, but we're going to take it as the full moon. Your creative energy is coming back because your inner child now isn't fearful. You know, your inner child isn't hiding, suppressed, or hurt from what happened through your upbringing, because you're setting your inner child free. And when your inner child's free, you have so much of this creative energy to be non-judged and just set free on the world. And even I've struggled with not really being in my pure creative energy, because there's always so much else to do, or I've been in my masculine energy, just getting stuff done. But this is, the moon is gifting us in this Cancerian energy, our divine feminine energy back, whether you be male or female. And it's really coming to a whole, a completion, where we can birth that mother creative power through our solar plexus and our sacral, and through from our heart, because now we're so much more open to the divine that rules our life before our human perspective does. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Not what society has taught you, not what your parents have taught you, not what the normal is. It could be something so far-fetched that you're passionate about, but it will lead you to your success. It will lead you to your freedom, to your creativity, to honor yourself in that way. To, like, look at her, so wild and free, like fire dancing, almost pretty much naked while the volcano's going up, and she's just looking up to the sky with this fire raining down on her, the passion. So be honest with yourself, and don't let self-doubt or fear, or, you know, thinking that people might judge you, because we live in such a judgmental world where everybody just wants to project their opinions and their, oh, just because I can talk, I can say what I want, and it's got to be right because I say it. No, it's not entitlement. You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to push your opinions on everybody else. So no, it's what you want to do, and the more that you are passionate about it, and the more you feel it, and the more free you are to express it, the more the world's gonna love it. In this follower sheeple world, you know, people need to witness more and more authentic people as a soul having a human experience. Definitely. Yeah. Okay, let's do some tarot. We're gonna do the Angel Tarot. Okay, Mother Moon, what energies are coming towards us to release during this full moon and to activate for this full moon in Cancer? Ooh, loving it. Okay, So definitely, this is going to be to release. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. This is like the Nine of Swords. So close to the end of the cycle of the thought patterns, and a thought pattern is an entity on its own, and a thought pattern can be passed down through genetics, DNA, ancestral, generational, and it can be a curse if we give it the power to be a curse. But we can always break free from the entrapment of the mind through suggestion, through affirmations, through subliminals, through meditation, through journaling, through manifesting with scripting. There's always a way out of the mind, and the mind is so powerful. But when we drop out of our mind and go into our heart, then we can really be free from thought so much and feel. And then when we can connect the two of them, then we really got like motion going. So stop being so hard on yourself. You didn't know what you knew today, yesterday, or 10 years ago. So whatever happened was meant to happen to get you to where you are today, in this grand awakening and this most beautiful time to be alive in centuries and centuries and centuries. And if you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety, surrender it, release it to your angels, pray in. The more that you ask, the more that you will receive. If you don't ask, you can't receive, and you must trust and believe and have faith. A win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. Yes. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. And this could just be like if you're becoming more spiritual and your family's more religious, or they're stuck in their ways. You don't have to people please, but you can sway to play like you are behaving the same way, but by doing it your own way. And this is just even with society, with other spiritualists out there. And this is why it's so important to take everything with a grain of salt. You know, people want to always be, a lot of people want to always be right, or think that they're your savior when really you're your savior. You know, so many things are taboo or judged upon, when really you can take any bit of information and knowledge and independently question it and think it and see how it resonates within you. How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel anxious? Does it make you feel stressed out? Then it's probably not resonating with you in a soulful, heart-filled place. So you need to take the data without being attached to it and apply the data in your own right and your own way and through your own will. Okay, I hope we're going somewhere. Let us see. Oh, okay, we'll take this one. Oh, perspective. Gaining clarity, see other side. Consideration, impression as fact. Taking responsibility for your life. Sorry, these cards got some typos on them. And that's perspective, right? Like your awareness, your perspective. How do you perceive yourself? How do you perceive the world? How are you vibrating on a frequency match to what is becoming existent in your reality? And that's manifestation. It's the law of attraction. And to gain clarity, you must question, and you must dig deeper than just the surface to really gain the answers that you need to know, so that you can take it and manifest it. It's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment. Astrology gives edge. what astrology is going on right now? Oh, I want to scream, but it's late and I don't want to like awaken my neighbors. But it's a cement building, so that shouldn't be too bad. But this is exactly what's happening. Astrology is giving you an edge. So with this full moon, release, and even this on the bottom, release attachments, be free of expectations, feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. You can't long for anything because it's already yours. That's why we must just match to it. Like, we can't align to love if we're still in heartbreak and rejection. We need to be, let me get this paper out. We need to be in enthusiasm and gratitude. Thank you, God, for my divine partner. If love is what you really want, if a new job is what you really want, script it and script it as if it is. Oh, I love my new job. I love how highly paid I am, how I love to wake up every morning, and how excited I am to be of service to people and be appreciated at my work, how much change I'm creating in other people's life because it's creating so much happy change in mine. And have compassion for yourself and empowerment. Like, you can't have a relationship if you are just still gonna think it's gonna cause you grief and unsupported feelings and failure and heartbreak and rejection. You need to feel joy about it and be patient. It's not on your time, it's on divine time. It's on God, Goddess's time. It's on your soul's alignment time. Ooh, I like that. And be the victor, not the victim in your life. Because when we can see that we had experienced everything for good reason, to grow, to evolve, then we know that nothing was done to us, it was done for us. And loving all of you. Self-love is the best love. And self-acceptance, good or bad parts, you know, the parts that you know you need to still fix on and fine-tune, to the parts that are so purely, beautifully developed and are just like this golden ray shining outside of yourself. You have to love it all. And sometimes in this day and age, or just in how society and like social media make us think, sometimes it's hard for us to just love the greatness and the awesome parts of us, because not because we're too humble, but just because it's so far different than what most people are praising at this day and time. And or because we don't want to feel egoic or something. But start with your best attributes and just go from there. Loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing. World mirrors us. It does. But it's how we see the world, how we interact with the world, that mirrors it back to us. And when we manifest and we work with the law of attraction, with the law of creation, then we are working within our own reality. And only when we try to change our own reality first and work in our own reality can we have the world mirror us back, because then our foundation is so active. It's so much created by us. And that's why it's like, be the change you want to see. If you want to change your external world, you have to change your internal world. And future you now. You're already that person, deserving. You have arrived. Bucket list, achieving your dreams. Dream big, dream big. Write a bucket list. Write down all the things that you want to manifest, and they will all come in to your external world as you align to them in your internal world. No matter the time, no matter the when, just detach from it and know that it will come when it is a vibrational match. Like Abraham Hicks always says, go for it. Step outside your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. In alignment. It's all about alignment. I cannot stress enough how lucky as Cancer babies, no matter where it is in your chart, to have the first full moon of 2022 be in Cancerian energy. Like, script for the next couple days, script tonight, script tomorrow, script under the moon, under the sun. Make sure you get out there and sun gaze and script and moon gaze and script when you get back into your home. Light your candles, your incense, and truly, really release the attachment, but know that it is manifested, because you already deserve it so much. No matter how far-fetched it seems, no matter how out of the world of your reality it seems right now. Like, if you want $1 million a year, or you want to be a millionaire, if you have hundreds, dollars, thousands in your bank account, don't focus on that. Focus on what's going to happen and where it's gonna be when you align to it and feel like that already. And you know, you can't be stingy and expect the universe to bless you with more, because they're gonna be like, oh, like, they already acting like they got nothing. So like, is there even any room in their reality for us to give them more? Because they're not aligned to it. Peaceful soul. I feel peaceful in my existence and take delight in the deep soul calmness that surrounds me. I am calm, I am relaxed, and I am blissfully peaceful. Let bliss be the backbone, okay? Manifest my co-creations. Right now, I have an entire entourage. Working behind the scenes to manifest my co-creations. I move forward with grace and ease. This is your spirit team, your angels, the moon, the astrological planets and stars and constellations. This is anybody that's passed down in your life. This is yourself in past lives. This is your ancestors. This is your future self. This is your higher self. This is the elements, the earth. This is everything. The more you can see that are your, like, there's a deck that I have, and it's like, send your runners out to go get you what you like, to bring what you need forward. So it's like, okay, I need more abundance, or I need more energy. So okay, spirit runners, bring me some energies. If you connect to the fairies, if you connect to whoever and whatever, as long as they vibrate with you on a good level and you're doing good things, they will do good things for you in return. Okay, get out there, spirit team. Let's work together. I'll take this. It's from another deck, but okay. Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Remove any blocks, any hater energy trying to come at you and project on you and take away your happiness, because nobody can take away your happiness, because your happiness is yours to have and yours to have alone. So nobody can take it. You can choose to stay happy, or, you know. And one thing about vibration is lower vibration has to come up to higher vibration. So the highest vibrational thing will, all the low vibrational energies have to come up to it. If you drop your vibration, then you go down to the level and they don't have to come up. But when your vibration is so strong, keep working on your vibration. It cannot be brought down, and then anything else that's sent your way energetically has to come up to yours, or it just falls away. It'll just either fall away, or it'll just come and add to your higher vibration. It'll just match your frequency, right? Like, ta-da. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So my beautiful Cancerians, keep your heart light on, keep your heart big, keep your heart space clear. Don't hold any of these low vibrations in your heart. If you still believe that this is where you're resonating, or what you deserve, or who you are, it is time to change those beliefs. It is time to release those beliefs. It is time to start thinking better for yourself, thinking more of yourself, thinking better of yourself and of what you deserve, because you truly deserve so much. You've been through so much. You deserve so much. The divine is ready and waiting on standby to bless you. Has already blessed you. You just must ask and you must align. Align, align, align. Align. Oh. External flame. A deep soul connection has occurred or is on the horizon. This connection will be different than the past experiences. You will have a sense of coming home. And it's a number 22 of 4. So if love is what you want, if you've exiled the past and the repeating of old cycles, and you know that you deserve more, it's coming. Stay patient. It's already there. They have to align. You have to align. And the divine time is going to bring you guys together. I know as a Cancerian, love is so important. It's like all we ever want is just a pure, true love. And it is here. If that is what you want and that is what you're seeking, use this moon energy to really manifest it for you. Like, here's your sign. If you needed a sign, here it is. Winds of change. Allow the winds of change to carry you to your destination. You are safe, protected, and guided. Ride like the wind. So protected. And you are in your own sacred bubble right now, just like in the moon. This is your time, and Luna is so ready to bless you. She is. This is your time to manifest. If you've done manifestation rituals before and they didn't work, it just wasn't the right time. So reiterate them, reclaim them, rewrite them, and you're more of a vibrational match now. So just trust and believe. Like, I don't think I've ever been so excited for a full moon in my entire life, but this one I really am. And we have heart center again, so keep your heart center open. Also known as the heart chakra or anahata, love is the ultimate healing force. The energy of anahata allows us to recognize that we are a part of something larger. And you're a part of the divine, of the all that is, of the truth that is only one thing, which is love. And we're going to do a Lemurian goddess symbol. That's funny because our first card came out. All those symbols are talking to me and to us. Okay, let's do this one. Oh! With a butterfly? Are you kidding me? Ring, ring. Who dat? Transformation. Just picturing, like, by the end of this year, like, as we go into, like, 2023, just anybody who sees you, even if they see you now, but, like, just the transformation that is coming from this full moon. I just see people's jaws on the floor, like, just, like, they're, like, tongue rolling out, like, what? Like, yeah, like, clean this out. Look it up. Like, anybody who didn't believe in you, who wished bad upon you, who didn't appreciate you, who didn't see you for the amazing, beautiful, divine creature that you are. It's just, it's so funny. Like, what? Like, yeah, I was on to something. Spirituality, change, transformation, becoming the best person, being love-based, having a heart chakra, being kind, compassionate. Yeah, that's the real currency. Like, what up? So here's the sign. Now look at that. It's a number 12, 3, completion. Goddess of transformation. Side Aranha. Release by means of this energized goddess symbol card with which themes you resonate and which feel unpleasant to you, respectfully. So increase in vibrational frequency. DNA activation, transformation process, evolution of consciousness, development, ego integration, but also regression, cautious, laziness, deception, error of judgment, egotism, and not wanting to be here. And if you're a star seed, you know, especially in your early awakening, you don't feel like you are from here. You don't want to be here because it's not your home. It's not like your soul's origin. But we come to Earth School to relay and to realign and to put down our energy on the ley lines of Earth to bring her into a dimensional shift. And egotism in an obnoxious fear-based way. And ego integration. You know, some people say that you really need to get rid of your ego. And as somebody that did go through ego death purposely and pushed really hard to kill my ego, like years after, I had to reintegrate my ego and bring that back. But you train your ego and you ask your ego to observe and to allow your heart self, your trusting self, to take lead and be like, okay, ego, this is what you want because you're feared, or you're in fear, or you're scared, or you think that the past is going to repeat itself. But I'm going to ask you to sit back. Yeah, I talk to my ego. Sit back and observe and let me, as like the higher divine energies, take this situation and show you what happens. And it'd be like, okay, ego, was this a better outcome than what you would have created? And the ego would just be humbly put into place and be like, okay, like, I get you, ego. We need our ego because it lets us know when there's fear or danger or something's not right, but it's not giving into the ego completely. And increase in vibrational frequency, your emotions, your manifestations, and any manifestations that you're trying to manifest in the last couple of years, you just weren't a match for it yet, and that's okay. And that is what those years have been leading you up to, is deserving it, is knowing that you've earned it, that it is you, that it's already yours. And we couldn't manifest pure divine love and things in a place of these lower frequencies like worthlessness, or low self-esteem, or shame, or unworthiness, or victim, or despair, discouragement, or impatience, or doubt. Do you know what I mean? I will link this below for you. Get another look at this sigil. And you know, under this full moon, create your own sigil that you put on your mirror, you tape on your mirror. That when you get into that meditative space and you draw it and you really put the energy of what you're manifesting into it as you are embodying it. So every time you look at it, your subconscious is uploading that data and integrating it into your DNA, into your ego. Transformation is here. It's been a lot of the readings I've done, transformation has been a center point, and it is leading up to this full, beautiful, gorgeous moon, okay? So use your power, use your spiritual mojo, use your planet, the moon, the astrological alignment, to just get rid of the old and bring in the new. And infinite, like, and finite, you know, fin, I think it's fin is French for finish, but what's gonna be finished is finished. There's no going back. Thank you for being here with me, beautiful Cancerians. I'm wishing you such a beautiful full moon, full of just mind-blowing experiences and manifestations. I want you to really write down stuff and remember, look back to where you were last year's first full moon and how far you've come. And write a note to your future self that you look at the first full moon and write it and put it in an envelope and be like, put it under your altar or wherever in your sacred space, and put it in your God box and be like, read this, 2023, the first full moon. And I want you to know that everything you write yourself in that letter, the divine is going to bless you with. So aim for the sky, have faith in yourself, in the divine, and in the blessings that are coming, because you deserve it. You majestic, divine, holographic, sparkly butterfly. I'm sending you so much love. Join the tribe, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you soon. I love you, friends. Stay safe.